Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're here today with the interactive. Please, one question per person today, especially. And Maddie's with us. How are you doing, Maddie?
I am okay.
Okay. You're doing darn good considering what you went through last week. Yeah. The week before when I looked at you, you were just gray. Today you've got,
Yeah, I wasn't going for a walk.
hey, Terry.
Yeah, I wasn't doing great last week.
Well, even your hair was gray. And your
Really?
hair is never gray. And that's what I told that to Peter. He asked how you were doing. I said, "You're gray. Everything's gray. Even your hair is gray." And I said, "Just go look on the video." And that's all we said, actually. But
Oh, that's all right.
yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah. So I guess I'll spill my beans. My husband passed away October 25th um, by assisted MAID, which is medically assisted induced death. He had Parkinson's and early onset dementia. When the doctor finished the procedure, she had said to his daughter and myself that she'd never seen anybody go down so fast as he had in the last 2 months. Parkinson's is a horrible disease.
Horrible.
Um, and had I known like 7 years ago that that's when my husband was starting to get Parkinson's and dementia, things would have been so different um, for both of us. Parkinson's robs you of everything that you know and everything that you love and replaces it with a mean, petty person that I don't know. From what I've seen anyway, they seem to have this little mean streak in them, but they pick one person to be angry with and they dedicate their sole purpose into making that person's life not so good. And I was that person. I'm sure people will argue with me on that one, but they didn't live here. They didn't see what I went through. They didn't hear things that he said or things that he did to me. And now that I look back on it, I wished that his doctor had told me what to expect. Unfortunately, I don't think the doctors are there to let you know what to expect. But what I noticed first thing first was his personality changed hugely. He just stopped doing everything. We wouldn't even hold hands anymore when we were out. He wouldn't come for walks with me. He wouldn't do anything with me at
His
all.
his eyes died.
And his eyes died. That's the second thing I noticed, that his
Mhm.
eyes were like there was no soul behind them. They just turned stone cold. Um, Not that it would last forever, but every once in a while you'd look at him and you'd go like, "What's up with you?" And he'd be, "Nothing. Everything's fine." But you'd notice that stone cold look in his eye, so much so that a friend of his that had been friends with him long before I came along stopped in one day on her way through to Calgary and she said, "What is going on with you?" She said, "I've noticed," she goes, "you get this look in your eye every once in a while." And not even 10 minutes later, she just started yelling, "That's it! That's the look! That's the look right there!" And he's looking at her and I'm looking at him and he's looking at me like he didn't know what was going on either. So that's the second thing that I noticed. And then the third thing was he started getting the shakes and shuffling his feet. He wasn't walking properly. So I just wanted to kind of put those three things out there for anybody out there. If you know of somebody that's close to you going through these changes, like my husband loved me a lot when we were together. I knew it every single day. Like, and I wrote a letter to him, a goodbye letter, and I said to him, "I knew that you loved me because I felt it and saw it every single day." The day that that stopped was the day I should have started inquiring about what is going on here. Because you're
But
not.
at the same time, you should have had people telling you this is what to expect.
Yes, and that should have been too, but unfortunately, our medical profession is not like that.
And that happens in Canada and the States. You will find occasionally decent doctors that will take the extra step, but mostly you get that 15 minutes that they're paid for and you're out.
Yeah, exactly. Because he saw I don't know how many specialists, and one of them could have said something to me, but
Should have.
nobody mentioned what I should be expecting
And they
for
had to
for
see
the
that you
change.
were under duress.
Yeah, yeah. I've been stressed. I've been seriously stressed for at
And
least years.
you told them you were stressed and they still didn't do anything.
No, no.
Mm.
And after my daughters died, it made it even harder to have to look after him because I'm trying to grieve my daughters, but I can't because I am so concerned with him. What is he going to do today? How many times is he going to fall today? How much blood am I going to have to wipe up today? Am I going to have to take him to the hospital for stitches again today? Am I going to have to do this? Any little bump that I heard, I was on edge and I could just feel the cortisone levels in my body going crazy.
And you worried about would he eat today or not?
And that too. And I mean, while I was with him and he was with me, I knew he would eat because I would cook and he would come and eat. But
But
if I didn't bring him to the table to eat, I don't know if he would have eaten. He probably wouldn't have.
he, what you told me was if there was sweets there, he would eat them. And
Oh,
sweets are
sure.
the absolute worst thing you can
Yeah.
give somebody who's sick.
So every once in a while, I would take a day or two and go and spend a couple of nights at a hotel in town just to give myself a little bit of a breather. I would leave food in the fridge for him. And when I would come home, the food is still there, but all the cookies are gone, all the candies are gone. Everything that was sweet would be gone. He wouldn't eat a piece of fruit. He wouldn't eat anything healthy. He pretty much gave up on life. All he did was sit on the couch and he had this free cell game on his iPad that he played, and that would be his day. You try to get him to go for a walk, and he would, no, I'm not
But
going anywhere.
well, you were telling me that after the fact, you found out there were societies that would help.
Yes, and after the fact, I found out that we do have a Parkinson's group in town that I could have went to for so much help. They could have helped me to understand. So if you know of anybody going through this, seek out somebody in a professional way that deals with Parkinson's to help you through it, because it is not a fun disease to deal with, and especially to watch your loved one go down the way they do. It was
It's heartbreaking.
breaking, very heartbreaking.
Yeah, I listened to you, and your heart broke over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And a lot of it happened because you did not have the comprehension of what was going on.
And that was just it. Now I feel so bad that I was so angry with him for the last 2 years of his life because he just kept doing more things to hurt me and more things to hurt me and more things to hurt me. And I didn't understand how you could go from loving somebody so much to treating them the way that I was being treated.
But I can tell you when he got to the other side that all that love came rushing back in. And it's still there. And his pride for you and how you're reacting, how you're growing from the subject. He's very proud of you. He says, along with playing golf, I'm very proud.
Well, and that's another thing too. I laid with him right beside him while he was dying. I listened to his last breath and his last heartbeat. But while he was going, I was whispering in his ear how beautiful it's going to be over there, how much love he's going to feel over there, how many golf courses there will be for him to play in. And then I asked him if he would please send me a sign at some point. I said, I know you probably won't be able to for a while, but if at some point you can give me a golf ball out of nowhere from somewhere. And not even 2 minutes after he died, you were talking to me, telling me everything that I had been whispering in his ear while he was dying.
Because he
Which,
was so thrilled to be out of the pain and
yeah.
have clarity of thinking again.
And then the other day I went to his car to get something out of it, and here in the back seat is a golf ball and a stone. I collect stones. He would never have had a stone in his car for no good reason.
No. But he did tell me he really liked your rose quartzes. The little pink ones? He says he liked the little pink stones.
Well, and there's another thing too. I don't know if I told you this. So I went to the store, was it yesterday or the day before? I had been in my purse numerous times taking out change and stuff and dumping it out to get the change and everything. And we went to Askey's, our last stop on the way home. And I went into my change purse to grab something, and something dropped, and I bent down to pick it up. And out of nowhere, there's this little rose quartz in the shape of a half moon at my feet.
And he just said to me, and you're welcome. It's like, I gave you a present. Because he used to give you presents galore all the time, and they were the most thoughtful ones. And he
Yes,
says,
they
I'm
were.
doing it again.
Well, then he must have really been wanting to get our attention, because my daughter's friend Elliot, thankfully, was not lived down in the Lower Mainland where Ted passed away, and I had to get his car back up to where we lived, which is a 4 or 5 hour drive, and I knew I was not going to have the mental capacity to do it.
Well, it's a hard drive,
Yeah,
especially going over
especially
the
by
cove.
yourself if you're grieving and you're trying to drive through the crying. And so my youngest daughter's friend Elliot lived down there, and I messaged him and I asked if he had any time to bring the car back up for me. Bless him, he has not been able to find work. He said, if I'd have been able to find work, Maddie, he said, I've never been able to do this for you.
Yeah.
So maybe now when he goes home, he'll be able to find a job, because he's been out of work a couple of months.
And yeah,
And where was I going with this? My mind just went blank.
well, Ted says, I
Oh,
love you, Maddie.
what?
Ted just said, I love you, Maddie.
Oh, I love you too.
Uh, but he's got a look on his face like it's alive again. Well,
He
he
was
looks younger too. He looks like he did from that
he was
photograph of
like
him
he
as the
was
captain.
well, and
Mhm.
oh, and so I think that's what I was getting around. So Elliot and I are sitting at the kitchen table, and we were playing some dice or something, and I have this. Oh, I don't know where it is right now. It's a little green ashtray with a little alien man that I have in it that had broken into a million pieces. And I had just had it sitting in this ashtray. Hopefully, one day I can glue it all back together. Elliot picked up some stuff today, so hopefully we can do that. But it was sitting on my kitchen table, and it was a good 4 to 5 inches from the edge of the table. And that thing just went right off the table and onto the floor. Did not break the ashtray, but it literally moved 4 to 5 inches to get off that table.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yes. And then about a half an hour later, we hear another big noise, and I go walking down the hallway. Well, there's a picture that has been there forever on the floor.
Yeah, definitely. He's making sure you know he's there.
His presence known, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, you did ask him to do that many times, not just on his deathbed, but you did before, because I remember you telling me that.
I did.
And so he's making sure you know there is life after death.
Yeah, he is making definitely sure that he knows that I know that
And
he.
he's being mischievous too, like he used to be.
Well, and that's what Elliot said. He goes, "Oh, I think he's playing pranks on you." And I just kind of laughed. I went, "Oh yeah, haha, funny man." I said, "You're funny on the other side. What happened when you were here?"
Oh, I think before he got sick, he was pretty mischievous, wasn't he?
Had a good sense of humor, that's for sure. We did
Yeah.
a lot. I'm just going to grab my phone.
Uh,
And so that was pretty much the only little thing that I wanted to put in here, was to talk about Parkinson's a little bit, so that I could give a heads up to anybody that might be going through the same situation and you're not knowing what the hell just happened to my partner. How did they go from this to this in this amount of time?
so basically, you need to go look for people to assist you yourself. Don't rely on the medical system because,
Or at least ask your doctor if there is something, some help out there for you.
yeah,
Should have asked. I don't know why I didn't. I just assumed that I needed to deal with this all on my own.
when we go through things, our minds don't necessarily grasp the whole situation, because they made it sound like, when you first told me about it, you made it sound like it was not a big deal,
Yeah.
because that's what they told you. It wasn't a big deal. They were wrong.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
are wrong.
Like I said, if only I would have had some idea,
Mm-hmm.
things would have been so much different. Wow, we have a lot of people on.
Yep, we should go on because
Oh, we should get cracking because I've talked for 15 minutes now and I'm good.
and and that's good, and it's something that needs to be talked about. It's not just Parkinson's or Parkinsonians, it's other diseases that there are support systems out there for.
Yeah, I think that I would like to go to the Parkinson Society here and ask them if I can be a spokesperson
Yeah, and
or
they
do
probably,
do something to put some awareness out there because apparently there's not enough awareness out there for Parkinson's.
but
And then
not
I was
only
watching a show.
that, there should have something for you to go through mourning too.
Yeah. And then I was watching a show last night and Michael J. Fox is on there and I'm looking at him going, "You've had Parkinson's for so long and he looks great."
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
he's multimillionaire. He can
well, I think
afford.
that's the thing, right? If you have the money, you can, but I'm thinking, how did you get so lucky even without your money? I mean, everything up here is paid for. It's not like it came out of
Yeah,
pocket.
no, but they're not going to, he gets all the special treatments, all the
They,
special.
they did check him for a special possible cure.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I think
It's
his
too
brain
late.
had been eaten away too much that he didn't qualify because it's a brain zapping. They go in and zap parts of your brain,
But,
and it does return your mobility, your speech.
but the
You
problem
still
with
have
our,
the disease, but you don't have all the symptoms.
yeah, part of the problem here is, if it costs a lot of money, they're not going to do it. There's this lady down on the coast. She was given a diagnosis of cancer. They said, we can give you MAID, we can't help you. And that's all they are. She was a young mother of 30 with young kids. She went to the States, got a cure, and she's fine. They just didn't want to do it. So money still speaks volumes.
Yeah,
I have a lady I know who's had cancer level 4 for like 15 years. Only reason she's alive is her husband has big bucks. And that's what her daughter said.
unfortunately, money talks.
Yeah.
It's a very sad situation, but
So you're given a level of, we'll pay up to here, and after that, bye,
yeah.
MAID. Anyhow, not going to talk about that anymore. Let's go on.
Okay, we're good to go, and I hope everybody's having a great day. And thank
Yeah.
you, Tori. I've just read your comment a little farther down. Thank you so much. And I am starting to see the light at the end of my tunnel. Whereas before he passed away, I would see a little light at the end of my tunnel and then it would just come crashing down because
Hmm.
I still had to deal with so much.
Well, you had so much unknowing in your future. And also you still have to deal with the passing of 2 daughters within 2 years.
Yeah, well, that's why I said
That's
now
so there's three
I can
deaths.
start to grieve properly now.
Yeah. But that's 3 deaths in 2.5 years.
In two, well, I'm saying it's kind of funny that it's in 2 years, but it's 2022, 2023, 2024. So I
Yeah.
don't know, but it still works out to being only 2 years.
Yeah. So it's been a rough life for you, and you're handling it very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to do that.
But don't insist on being superwoman.
Oh no, I'm not. I trust me. I take my downtime when I need to.
Okay, good.
Still, I'm going to get back into my more of my self care and
Yeah.
I've just this week I have just been doing nothing. It's like I wake up and I feel good, and within an hour I'm just my whole body's drained. I have no energy to do anything, so I end up going and laying down for a couple hours. Poor Elliot. Poor Elliot's doing a lot of stuff by himself.
I don't think he minds.
No, he doesn't. He took a nice long walk yesterday for like 6 hours all along the waterfront, and
And
but he said
he
he
probably
is.
enjoyed being up here in a different
Oh,
country.
he absolutely loves it. He said that he's thanking me for asking him to come up here because he said honestly, I needed a holiday just as bad as you needed somebody to come and help.
Yeah.
He said, and this to me is a holiday.
Yeah, and it's a really nice holiday, right?
Yeah,
Really.
and he
Yeah.
loves it up here, and he was very close to my daughter. You know, they were friends since high school, so
Maybe he should
yeah.
start looking for a job around here.
Well, he met a young lady.
Oh, definitely should definitely should look for a job around here.
I said, maybe this is your fate in life is to move up here.
Well, it's a real. I personally, I'm not too fussy about the coast, but I want to get past Hope, and I feel inundated by. I just feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah, and it was exactly like that when Gordon and I drove down, got to about Chilliwack, and the bottleneck started, and all the traffic backing up, and you're going 100 kilometers an hour down to zip in like 2 seconds flat, and you're going, okay, there's got to be an accident or something up ahead, but no, there's nothing.
Yeah, the last time I've been down there was like 15 years ago. My kids were teenagers, and did not like it. We better go.
We best get going here because it's 20 minutes in, and we're never going to get out of here on time.
Well, we will cut it off at a certain time because
Elijah's not feeling good today. She's got a bad
yeah,
headache.
I do.
And I'm feeling thankfully more lively than I did on Wednesday, so I'm very thankful for that.
Mm.
Tari says, hi, ladies. And she also says, hope you had a good weekend. Yasmin Fox says, hey, ladies. Angie, hey, ladies. I've been dating Sam for almost 2 months. Does he see marriage and children with me? And what does he truly think of me?
Okay, let's see, Sam. Sam doesn't move as fast as you do, Angie, and that's pretty normal. Women fall see a future faster than men do. That doesn't mean he won't catch up because he's
Hmm.
comfortable with you.
Well,
He
I was
he's
just going to say my pendulum says thumbs up.
yeah, he's comfortable with you, but men are traditionally slower at seeing that kind of vision in their lives. But I don't pick up any negative energy from him. He doesn't like, oh no, I wouldn't ever think of that. He just hasn't got there yet.
Yeah, yeah, I would give him a little time, but like I said, my pendulum said yes, that very possible going in that direction.
Yeah. And I think that's probably an Sams are usually pretty balanced people.
I don't think I know a Sam other than my granddaughter.
Yeah. Well, I knew a Sam. He wasn't my friend. He was
Oh,
somebody else's, but
Sam Elliott.
yeah, well, he's pretty darn hot. And he stayed married forever.
And he's still hot, no matter, I mean, he's in his
Oh
80s
my,
now. I think he still looks pretty damn good.
he really does. He's an amazing man.
So next we have Yasmin Fox. May I ask, does N care about me?
Let's see. I think you care about him more than he cares about you. If you're hoping for something more from him, I would suggest that you start looking somewhere else.
My pendulum has a big fat maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait around because when it comes to the psychology of men, if it's a maybe, it can go maybe for years. And I wouldn't like I don't see any negative there. I just don't see I don't see a great deal of
Progression in the
passion. I don't feel a lot of passion there, unfortunately, and Yasmin. Okay.
okay, ready? Next we have my world. Hi, my world. I met a new guy named Hamidi on a dating app last night. We talked on the phone for almost 4 hours. How does he feel about the things that I told him on the phone?
He feels he's thinking about it. He's weighing. He seems to be fairly mature for whoever he is. He's weighing the pros and the cons. And I honestly cannot tell you which side he's going to land on because I don't think he knows yet. And I think he's the kind of person who thinks about it and lets it settle into his thinking heart, and then we'll come up with an answer. What do you get, Maddie?
Yeah, basically along the lines of that too.
Maybe. Yeah. Just the thing about dating apps. I have seen very few people come out of dating apps whole. Mostly I find the people talk to me about the guys they meet on dating apps, and most people don't tell they try to look better than they are.
Well, that's kind of funny because my oldest granddaughter, she's 22, is single and has gotten on a dating app, and she agreed to go on a date with this guy. And she said when he got to the door, he had some lovely flowers, but he was also about 3 feet shorter than he said he was,
Mhm.
and didn't look much like his picture. She said I went
Yeah,
on the date anyways because he made the effort to bring flowers, and so she said I went on the date anyways. Nice guy, she said, but wasn't anything like what he was supposed to look like.
yeah, and with he doesn't look like he's supposed to look like. So my daughter was on a dating app, and this guy gets in, talks to her, and then, oh, I need to find a new job so I can go to school. Oh, I don't have a job. Okay. Dating apps, they're meant for one thing only, and it's not true love.
Yeah,
There are exceptions, of course.
there are exceptions. I have met a few people that have met somebody online dating and are happily married.
Yeah, and I know somebody 20 years ago that happened to. I haven't heard of any since, but
Right.
mm,
Next, we have Tari again. May I ask how you see things evolving between Ian 27 and I, Ocean 25? Thank you.
usually things don't transpire really rapidly between one week to the next. But his heart is a little bit more open this week, a little bit more interested, but it's not. It hasn't got to the place of yeah, I'm committed. But there's definitely curiosity and potential. Okay. Do you
Okay.
get Maddie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Um, yeah. I think the same thing too. Just go slow, progress slowly, let things fall the way they are supposed to. Don't push anything.
And then that's the thing. Women push, don't push.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pushing,
don't put up
pushing will
with,
just chase them away.
yeah, don't put up with stuff, but don't push either.
Yeah. Next we have Tay Tay. Hi Tay
Hey,
Tay, how are
hey,
you? Hello. Any messages for me?
let's see. You're not going to like this, Tate, but they're suggesting that instead of closing off your energy, that you allow it to stay open and allow what's coming to you to come as it will. Whether you're ready for something or not ready for something doesn't really matter. If you're afraid to make the step, that's totally fine. Don't close your energy down. Allow your energy to keep flowing regardless of the next step. Okay? Good luck.
Next we have Tari. My condolences, Maddie. Hope you've been able to find peace and see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's coming slowly. Lily?
There's never a light at the end of the tunnel. There's just a progression of life forward. And I'm not saying that your life won't get better, but it's so I was watching this YouTube today, and he was indicating that life in general for the world is coming to the end of its dark night of the soul. So for people in general, it should start to become more, I can breathe again.
A little lighter, yeah.
Yeah, a little lighter. Okay.
Um, Next we have Lily. Hi, ladies. Hi, Lily. Sorry. Hi, Lily. How are you? Hi, ladies. How are you today? Lots of hugs from Albania.
Back to you.
And back to you also, yes. Jennifer Schwab. Hello, lovely ladies. Hope you're doing well. Kai's life. How will my first date with
Rashid.
how will my first date with Rashid go tonight? He told me that he's looking for a relationship, and I'm looking for a relationship. However, he's not the type of man that I would date. Don't let that stop you, because I hear over and over and over again on ones that I have, you're going to find somebody that is so totally not your type. But
And usually the type you're
will
supposed to
turn
marry.
it to be something great.
Uh-huh.
So don't turn it away just because he's not your type.
And with there's no passion, that's even better because passion fires up and dies. But if you build on it, it becomes something powerful. And if you become friends, then you're a friend. How will it go tonight? I think you're going to find that you have a lot to talk about and you have a fair amount in common, and you do want to have things in common.
Yeah.
And I think I think Rashid is honest when he says he wants to have a relationship, but also don't jump. Do not jump until you know the man. 3 months before you make any form of, yeah, this is the guy I want. And plus the fact, and this is my own belief, somebody whose name starts with R, you want to make sure they're mature. Because usually men who start with the letter R take a long time to grow up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Next we have Tay Tay. My heart goes out to you, Maddie. Thanks, Tay Tay.
And the more people care about other people, the easier it is for everybody. It does make a difference, the caring.
Yeah, it does. Lily says, may I ask when will I be moving in with my man? He sends some signals, but doesn't express himself a lot. Thanks a lot.
Ask them. Put him in a corner. Try him with whatever makes him weak in the knees, whether it's baklava.
Baklava? Baklava?
Yes, because the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And ask him, wouldn't you like to have this anytime you want?
Mm-hmm.
And when he says yes, you say, when?
Yeah.
I mean, you've known this man long enough, you can ask him. And
And
timing,
if he falters in any way, start looking elsewhere because he's not
she's,
going to come
she's,
around.
she's been with this man for quite a few years.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
after this many years, well, mind you, it took me 7 years of my husband before he finally said, I'll marry you. Not that he didn't want to marry me, he just didn't want to pay for a divorce from his first wife.
Yeah.
But
So
I
Maddie,
wore him down enough that he bucked up and got the divorce, and we ended up getting married 7 years later.
ask your pendulum with this before Christmas. Not that she cares whether it's Christmas, but before 25th or the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm getting a hard, fast yes.
So because I think Lily's Muslim, so Christmas doesn't mean the same thing to me. Her,
I just asked for December.
yeah. So, but
Actually, I asked for before next year.
yeah, but for me, Christmas is always a big time for romance because and traditionally, I think around the world, you probably find doesn't matter what religion you are, because it's big in North America, it's probably big all over the world.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. My baby says, I want out, but I can't let you out because I haven't got somebody to look after my other puppy.
Oh, next we have Keisha Brown. How will I do on my Teach the Teacher presentation for my ethnic studies course? The professor's name is August Sammy.
Let's see, August Sammy. August Sammy likes you. Because he likes you, he will, he will mark you gently. Present to him, present in the course exactly what he's taught you, because he does like to be right, and he does like you to point out what he teaches. Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant, but you should get a really good grade if you if you pat him on the back, so to speak. Okay.
Next we have Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? So sorry you had to deal with that, Maddie. Healing energy sent to you for you to get through these difficult times. Love and light. Thank you. T says, hi, ladies. Divine Love and Light Warrior Woke Tribe.
Okay, it's new.
Is it?
I've never heard that one before.
Mm. Welcome. Will December be a better month for me? If it's too soon to ask that question because we just started November, can you tell me if November will get better for me?
November is going to be chaos. Doesn't matter who you are, because that's the energy of November is chaos. I see you, this is weird, but I see you on snowshoes, walking through and staying on top of things for November. December seems to be sliding down a hill into palm trees or not snow. And I do think you're going to find that December maybe still have its ups and downs because the path is full of rocks, etc. But it's not walking over snow, not trying to survive through the elements. It's more, and also I see in the future, I see you walking through a pathway that's strewn with rocks, but I see a beautiful little cabin in the distance with lights in the window.
Nice.
So yes and no. It will, you will get better at dealing with the situation, basically.
Next, we have Silver Bangle. Hello,
Hey,
ladies.
Silver.
Will my daughter Maya get a job soon? She has just graduated.
I read that earlier and I got immediate yes. And when I say immediate yes, it may be the beginnings of next year, like not January so much, but March, February, March. And that could be that you get it earlier. I just have noticed that when people are looking for jobs in November, December, unless it's a pop-up store kind of thing, they don't usually get jobs. People are not interested in hiring till the new year, till after the 15th of January of the new year is what I've noticed. So yes, she will get a job relatively soon. And your daughter's resume or curriculum vitae is it looks good. And if it doesn't look good, make sure she goes to a professional and make sure it looks good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Spocky, speaking of pop-up stores, I'm so disappointed to find out we had a crystal shop out at the mall that was a pop-up store and it's gone now. I thought it was going to move. I thought they were moving in, but no, it was just a pop-up store.
Oh,
So
yeah.
disappointed.
Oh, I thought it would stay for at least till December.
Yeah, I thought, no, it's all gone today.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
It
because
really does, because we've only got one crystal shop in town, and God bless my friend Deb. I love her to pieces, but a second shop would be very nice.
and her shop is definitely oriented to certain kind of things, not necessarily other kind of crystals.
Yeah, well, she's got, I mean, everything in there. She's got clothes, she's got musical instruments, she's got crystals, she's got incenses, she's got oils, she's got
Sounds
bath
like she
salts. I
needs a
mean,
bigger
she's just
store.
got everything in there.
Sounds like she needs a bigger store.
I think she does.
Yeah.
Next, we have
Charlotte, you're frozen. We'll have to wait till Maddie comes back on. I'm sure Maddie's talking at the other end too, which is, she should be on anytime.
Charlotte. Hi. Hi. Hmm?
No, you
What?
froze.
Oh, you froze. Anyways, Jennifer says, does Spirit have any messages for me for November? Thank you so much.
Let's see. They're telling you to plant your feet firmly in the earth. And when the earth shakes, know that your part of the landscape is firm and solid. It doesn't sound, it sounds like it's going to be interesting. You will survive it nicely. Don't buy into other people's stuff. And unfortunately, your mother comes to mind. If things happen, don't react to it. Don't feel anything. Don't 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 react to what she has to say. Okay? Because she's only part of the earth shaking. But you yourself and your family should be fine.
Next, we have Love Goddess. Will Mike contact me before the year is over? I heard that he's homeless.
Um,
Is this the one that just got out of jail?
yeah. Uh, I don't get a feeling that I get the feeling he's not doing very well and he's not thinking about you. He's just trying to survive. And it's not that you're not valuable to him. It just never crossed his mind that you could be of assistance. What do you get, Maddie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I honestly think that he's still feeling a little bit lost
Yeah.
and that he would like to have a little bit more behind him before he comes to you.
And it's for a man's pride too, right?
Yes.
A man who cares about a woman does not want to appear weak and useless. And you got to give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, just give him some time. He'll come. He'll come around. Well, let me ask my little pendulum. Will Mike contact Love Goddess before the year is over? And that's a hard, fast yes, is what I got.
Yeah, as soon as he gets his feet under him, gets a job, gets a little bit of what dinero, he should be good.
Okay, next we have Erin. Hi, Erin. How are you? Hello, ladies. Any messages for my father, Ron, or my grandparents, Bob and Nora? Thank you in advance.
Okay, let's see. So all of your family comes in. They're all kind of huddled around. They're all kind of surrounding you, and they all have really nice feelings about them of good wishes, goodwill. And your father, of course, is very proud of you. He says you've done amazing. considering what you are working with, and I'm not exactly sure what area of your life he's talking about, but I think it's the part where you're having the most problems. He says, considering what you're working with, you're doing an extremely good job, and just keep your chin up, keep doing what you're doing, and you will walk out of it looks like quicksand. You will walk out of the quicksand without any problems, or there is an ending in sight, basically. And your grandmother, of course, she's there being a really good grandmother, and she's handing you a cup of tea. I think it's a cup of tea. It's a cup of something to drink. And your grandfather's just looking at your grandmother with love in his eyes, was saying, yeah, that's her. So you're surrounded by people who love you, even if they're on the other side.
Next we have my sister. Hi, ladies. Should I stay or should I go?
That sounds like a song.
There is a song in there.
Yeah.
It's not funny. We always actually, my sister and I are always finding songs in something that we say to each other. Like, oh, that's a song. There is a song in that.
And Misty Jackson, I think I've
You didn't answer Charlotte.
oh, I thought she was talking about coming or staying on the program.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about should I move or not move?
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought, should I come or should I stay now? I thought, oh, we're talking a lot. Maybe she doesn't want to hear us. uh, I think you would be happier if you left. Mostly because it would get you out of your comfort zone. And I know you're not, I know you're a little older and everything because we're not that distance in age. But it'd still be good for you to get out of your comfort zone. I would suggest that you look further south than you've looked, like past Kelowna, because it's really warm down there, right? And I don't know the name of the names, but I know it's warm. And I think
Up
you
here, you
like,
mean? Like
pardon?
on this side of the border?
Oh no, just past Kelowna,
Yeah.
past the
There's
bridge.
Oliver. There's Penticton.
Up
There's
Penticton, not that far.
not that far.
Yeah,
I know she does have a job offer in Enderby.
yeah, that might be a good choice too. I just see that the place is warm. You might enjoy more.
Well, anything is warmer than Alberta in the wintertime.
That's
Well,
true.
that's not true. They do get a lot of Chinooks.
Yeah, there's Chinooks or Snooks in the Snooks.
Um, I hope we answered your question. So we're moving on. Misty Jackson. Hello, any messages for me?
Let's see, Misty. Misty. Oh, I'm sorry, but they're suggesting that you conglomerate or bring together that all your lessons and all your learning and put them together and create something out of you've got something really good here and you've got something really good here and there and you but they're not put together. And if you could bring them in and put them together and create, you will find that you create something strong and powerful. And like I said to Jennifer, you want to plant your feet firmly in the earth, not on it, in it, so that you have the energy of the earth to give you resilience and balance. And you want to pull everything in and make it concrete. What do you get, Maddie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Again, just go slow. Be sure.
Yeah. But it almost feels like if you can do that, you've got a new life, not new lease on life, a new direction. Yeah.
Next, we have Lily. May God give you strength, Maddie. Thank you, Lily. Thank you to all of you for all the well wishes. Firefly Magic says hello, Elijah and Maddie. Hope you're well. Rosa Camacho, that's a new name.
No,
No?
no, because I stumbled over Camacho before, but I love the name.
Hi, ladies. Any messages for me? Thank you in advance.
Rosa. So I got a really light-hearted energy when it came to you. I got a great big smile. Unfortunately, it was only this wide. So I'm thinking what's happening is your heart is open this wide. You want to open it all the way. And I'll tell you this thing about that. The more you close your heart off, the more things get stuck inside, not the good things. The more you open it up, the more your heart is open and releases that which no longer serves. And in some cases, it releases toxins. And when it releases the toxins, you may have a physical reaction, but it's only for a couple of days. And if you get really sick and you think you're having a heart attack, chances are you're just releasing toxins. And
But still go and get yourself checked out.
yeah, of course, but it's just an opening because you can feel that ray of love and joy. But if you open it this way, you will be amazed at how much better you get. I just want to check my baby. Hello, baby. What are you doing? Sneeze. I will
Her
bring you
baby is so
but
cute. It's a
if I
little Maine Coon kitten.
puppy will come down. I can't bring her out because the puppy will come down and then we have a hectic scene. And we don't want I'll wait until tell her other mommy comes home.
Yeah, she's so adorable.
Yeah. So
Maybe,
on Wednesday,
maybe next week we can have her on.
well, by next week, I think they'll be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 3-4 days so it takes between 2 weeks to a couple of months before they become friends.
Lily says, I send you healing energy, Elijah.
Thank you.
And she also says, always check magnesium, Elijah, when you have a headache. It helps with mind oxygen.
I take magnesium. I take a lot of it actually.
Oh, that's one thing I've been forgetting to do this whole past week is taking my vitamins. I'm not eating properly. And that could be a lot of why I'm feeling foggy and tired because I'm so out of my routine right now.
Well,
Not even doing my workouts.
yeah, one of the things I discovered 2 weeks ago was I am insulin resistant, which is different from a pre-diabetic. It has the same end result, but how you get rid of it is slightly different from pre-diabetes. Since I've been eating the way you're supposed to, my mind has become back to being sharp again instead of forgetting words and stuff.
Oh, good.
So, but still, it has made a difference, but I still get tired really quick.
Oh, you're probably still low on iron too, right?
Oh yeah, I went up a whole point.
No
Yeah,
wonder you look so good.
yeah.
And she says, thank you so much for answering. Firefly Magic, I've been getting random feelings, which makes me think of Scorpio. Is this a telepathic connection we have? I've had sensations of missing when we haven't talked in a bit.
So what I would suggest is, I understand that women were like that. I suspect that he he's still in that. I'm not ready yet. I want to take a bit of time. But if you run into him, be kind, be nice, be polite. But he's not quite ready yet for anything new. And he's very worried that it will impinge on his job, and it's extremely important to him because he's still at the knight stage or the young prince stage. There's the knight stage, then there's the prince stage, and then there's the older prince stage. He's still at the prince stage where business is more important than anything else, so that he is getting ready to be the senior prince, then he'd become the king. But he's not going to be a king for quite a few years. So what I would suggest is just be patient. Make sure you have other things going on in your life. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And what else? Keep an eye on him. But but
But
don't
from a
do it
distance,
obviously.
don't make it obvious.
Yeah, don't be obvious. Just keep an eye on him. And he was very infatuated with you. But again, he's at the stage where he's working hard to be able to provide for a family. And I have find
Patience. Have patience.
that they very narrow-minded view. They have very narrow views. My daughter, she's married to a man who's at that stage where he's working so hard to make sure his family is provided for. And she says, Mom, I just want him to be with me sometimes. And but he's an awesome human being. And she says he's an awesome human being. But he's at that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Angie says, sending you my best wishes, Maddie. Thank you, Angie. Firefly Magic. So I wonder if I've been feeling him missing me while I enjoy watching TV.
My answer to that is very X-rated. So just take what you think is X-rated, and I'm not going to answer any more than that.
Yes, this is not an X rated show today. We've done a few of them. We're good.
Yeah. And I don't mind answering X-rated questions, but yeah, let your imagination do the rest.
Lily says, a friend of mine met someone online and got married. You never know, but in general, they are not safe.
Yeah,
No, and that's what we were saying is that it does work out for some people.
yeah. I just not often. Well, Carol's on.
Oh, hi, Carol. Tay Tay says, thank you. I will keep that in mind. Silver Bangle says, sorry to hear of your loss, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you. Carol says, hi from Oz, Wisdom Seekers. I have met a shaman or shaman.
Shaman, I think.
He did a healing ceremony on me. I feel fantastic. I feel a strong connection with him. He called me Three Feathers, talk a lot. His name is Many Feathers. Do you see any romantic future for us? His real name is Glenn.
Yeah, I do.
Let's ask the pendulum. Well, I'm not even getting the thought fully pronounced in my head, and this thing is swinging like crazy to the yes side.
Yeah, I think, again, Carol, slow and easy. Let him make the moves. But
You're not on a rebound, too.
yeah, she's not on a rebound. Not this guy's different. But let him do it. Make him chase you. You're valuable.
Yes, yes. Next, we
Hey,
have Bonita.
Bonita.
Sorry?
I just saying hi to Bonita.
Oh, hi, Bonita. Hi, girls. Happy Sunday. Have a new project with a new partner. How will that go? Thanks so much.
What do you want to answer this one?
Hmm?
You want to answer this one? See, I
I
know
just
Bonita quite
honestly just
well.
came into my head real quick that yes, it's going to go great.
Hmm. See, I know Bonita quite well, so I'd rather somebody who doesn't know answer.
Yes came to my head
Hmm. And I agree.
that it will go well.
Yeah. And it's just one of a string of things that are going to go well.
Good. I don't know if we want to do Rosa again. We should probably maybe save that for later because we're only allowed one question.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
If we have time at the end, we'll come back to that, Rosa.
Yeah.
Hi, Eva. How are you? She says, hello, ladies. How are you doing? I'm curious what my spirit guides advise me to do next Sunday morning. Go to pickleball training or go to meet up a group event and take a dive in the North Sea. Ooh, that sounds good.
A dive in the North Sea? Freaking cold.
Well, of course it'll be cold, but it's no different than doing the polar bear swim here.
That's true. I have a feeling that's to go to dive in the cold water. Yeah, the idea just,
Well, pickleball training will, well, I guess they'll both be there anytime, but I don't know. To me, the jump in the sea jumped right out at me.
yeah, me too. And they go, oh, Jesus, it's cold. But I think there's more there for you than just jumping in the cold sea.
Hmm.
I mean, I think there's something special there for you.
Yeah, maybe that's why it jumped out at me so quick.
Okay, she fell asleep.
She says, I'm late because I fell asleep after the late dinner and just woke up.
That's all right.
Hi, Champagne. Welcome, everyone. Please like and share and subscribe. She also says, hey, Elijah, can we look quickly into my relationship with Gilberto?
Gilberto.
Gilberto? How is
Gilberto.
he
I think,
feeling about me currently? Thank you.
yeah, I think G's make a H sound in Spanish. Let's see, what's he thinking?
I get right away that he likes you.
Yeah, I think so. But you might intimidate the heck out of him because you're a very powerful lady. So tone down the Eunice and allow him to be the one that presents you with things like flowers or dinner dates or ideas. You know, I think you're very smart. And he goes to tell you something and you jump on it because you already know what he's going to say. Let him finish his point of view and give you ideas and support you. And even if you know more than he does, you don't have to let him know that.
Next, we have T. Will I see D again? Thank you.
The You might, but it's going to take a while.
Every time I hear that D, I always think of Destiny because that's what all her friends called her, D.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Is she thinking of coming back?
I would, I don't think, I don't, maybe eventually, but I think she is still doing too much over there right now.
She's a really busy lady, that's for sure.
And I think you told me that her and Ted would be doing something to help me do
Yeah,
something, but you
but
didn't know what it was.
she can still do that and still come back
Hmm.
because, well, for the first 5 years, only part of you comes in. I don't think she's coming back anytime soon, and when she does, it'll probably be with one of her children. And they're too young,
You too young.
way too young.
Sorry, T, we got a little sidetracked with you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wouldn't hold my breath on D, honestly.
Well,
It's not that he won't come back. It just, do you want to wait and do nothing while you wait, is what I'm saying. You've got to continue to live your life and live it fully and enjoy it.
no, my pendulum's coming up. No.
Uh,
Jennifer says, I have felt since September I wanted to get my house in order and organized, probably so I feel settled while the wild waves of November come in. My brother Tom wants to visit us with his family end of the month. I feel my mom will come in and out. I appreciate your advice on how to handle it. She has hurt my feelings before and made me feel bad about myself. I'm over that drama and will keep my emotions leveled.
And the thing is, she does it on purpose. She does it to throw you off balance. And if you know that she's doing it to do that, then you know it's not worth getting upset.
My sister says, thank you, ladies. Did you notice I still have your beautiful flowers here in the background that you sent me?
Yeah, they were very pretty. I saw them on Facebook.
It lasted quite a while. There's not even one flower that's dying, even after a whole week of having them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Dragana. Hello, Dragana. Hello. Is the story between me and Dee over or will it continue? Boy, lots of D's out here today.
Uh, hmm. Okay, what I get, yeah, what I get is that yes, it will continue, but it's almost like he's playing a game, and I'm not sure it's worthwhile. What do
Yeah,
you?
yes, but it's not a hard and fast yes. It's a.
It's almost like he's playing a game. Like, well, maybe I'll let it. I'll bring him in. I'll bring her in, or maybe I won't. But I'll keep her on the side so that if I get bored, I can bring her in. I, I, I don't care for the feel of D, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would move on myself.
Cut.
Cut those ties.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, healing energy for your headache, Elijah. I've been getting more headaches lately. We've been having a lot of major solar flares lately, too, though, like the X and M class and above X class. They're like
I think one's
numerous a
arriving.
day.
I think there's one arriving right about now.
Mm. And that could be why I get all of a sudden a little dizzy feeling and I get tingling in my head. And I haven't had the headaches, but I know yesterday Elliot had a really bad headache. That he said I never get headaches ever.
And when you're sleeping at night, all of a sudden there you feel like there's electricity running through your body. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, I don't like that.
The energy has hit me hard. Sometimes I'm happy to hear your iron levels are up, even if it's only 1 point.
Me
This is
too,
true.
actually. I've been working really hard on them.
And Firefly says, thank you, ladies. Now X rated has got my curiosity. It would get mine too. Rosa says, I really appreciate you both. Have a great evening. We'll try and get back to your question, Rosa, I promise.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I run out of energy after a while, and I'm hitting my limit pretty quick.
yeah. Carol says, thank you. Yes, he's doing the chasing. LOL. Sending you both lots of love. I will chat with you again soon, Elijah.
I want more pictures of the land and everything.
You never sent me any. I didn't see them.
I sent you one.
One.
Well, I sent you one, and I said, "Look at the blue door."
That's a long time ago.
I haven't had any since.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mhm.
okay, then I forgive. More pictures. Hi, Maria. Hi, can I have a message for my guides? Thank you.
Okay, Maria. I, hmm. You need to lighten yourself, your energy up. You need to allow the joy to come back in your life. You don't have to have a reason for the joy to come in. You need it. You want to do this for yourself. Don't care about other people. Care about yourself. Bring joy in and make sure you put it into your heart because, and I'm very apologetic for what I'm about to say, if you don't, your heart, your physical heart is going to be affected. And I know you care about everybody else, but it's time to care about yourself, love you, because otherwise giving to everybody else, but not to yourself, it's going to physically affect your heart. Love, love who you are. Go out to and buy yourself a new dress, even if it's from a thrift store. And here in
Right?
town, we have the best thrift store in the
Bought
world.
the cutest little
And
dress from a thrift store the other day, and I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to wear it, but,
but it was
it was
cute.
very cute.
Yeah, we have the best thrift store here in the world, I swear. And my daughters, not my middle daughter, she goes there for everything. She just loves it.
Hmm.
So look after you, be kind to you, love you. It's very important.
Yes, it is. Next, we have
Oh,
Carol saying, I can't wait to tell you about the healing ceremony and meditations. That sounds awesome.
yeah.
Then we have Eva again saying, Maddie, I wish you strength with what happened. And thank you, Elijah, for the answer. The cold North Sea it will be.
Photographs. If you're freezing,
Put a wetsuit on. I don't know.
ice cubes dripping off your nose.
Cover yourself in Vaseline. T says, thank you, ladies. Aisha Sharif, can I ask a question? She's new here. Of course you can.
Hey,
Um, Eva says, I want to wish everyone a good luck with the new week. Thank you, and you as well, Eva.
it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, and look at that. We're almost at the end. Aisha says, Zaid Mahbub is interested, very much looking forward to talk and marrying me.
Zaid, Zaid, Zaid. He's interested, he really is, but he's doesn't seem to be the kind to put it out and show you. He seems to be more proper and doesn't show his heart very easy. It probably take, and I suspect you're going to be married to him. You will want to spoil the crap out of this man and very slowly break down his barriers. Feed him the food
Just
he.
don't rush it though. Don't rush anything.
I have a
Don't throw
hunch.
too much on him. Don't throw too much love and attention. Don't throw too many gifts at him all at once.
I think this is might be an
Slow and
arranged.
gradual.
I think this may be an arranged marriage,
Mm.
and so you know,
Is this an arranged marriage, Aisha?
yeah, yeah. She
Oh
says it's an
yes.
arranged marriage. Well, that's what I got right away. So when he's there, he will be a very proper person, but he might be a tad rigid. So this is why I'm saying give just spoil the crap out of him and break down his resistance, his rigidity slowly, and I think because of who you have this really nice glow about you. I think that you will find that it will light him up inside, but be patient, be loads and loads of patience, because he unfortunately has a history, and it has made him given him walls. But you have this light, you will light him up, and when you get pregnant, he will be amazingly caring and loving. But he's always going to be a kind of a rigid human being. It's part of who he is.
And welcome, Aisha, by the way. We
Yeah,
always love new viewers.
yeah, yeah, I love that. How to break rigid, just be loving. Make him the breakfast he wants. Make him the supper he wants. Wear the clothes he asks you to wear. Be kind in bed. Be very giving in bed. And and I hate to say this, but say yes when he's being dumb. And he will be dumb because that's
That's a
just the
man
way it
for
is.
that's a man for you.
Exactly. So just just when he's cranky, you be quiet, you just sit there like a lady and smile and say, yes, I love you. And the more you say, I love you, what if he's not rigid? Then enjoy yourself and have a lot of passion,
Yeah,
X-rated passion.
yeah, yeah. I would say that.
Yeah.
Um,
No, but I don't get it's a bad marriage at all. It's just, he needs to get to know you. And by you being who you are, and like I say, I see this golden light around you, you will get under his skin. You'll be fine. Just be strong. Well, you're fine.
yeah. And next we have
Oh,
give you attention. Yes.
yeah. Do you know what? Ex when he gives you attention, tell him how wonderful he is. Tell him how fine he is, how much you love being around him.
And just
Never ever criticize him. Just do positive reinforcement.
and when he does kind things for you and shows you, thank him for it.
Yeah, that's the positive reinforcement. And after a while, he's going to be so smitten with you, but by the time you're old, he's going to say, well, Aisha, what can tell you what we're going to do. Yeah, Aisha is going to be the one that you will have him under your thumbs, really, but it will take a while. You enjoy it, but don't be
Have
afraid.
patience as you're going along, but enjoy your ride.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't go into it with fear. Go into it with your heart wide open and say, I love this man. Whether you love him or not, it will come. It will come because of who you are. The golden light within you will overcome everything. And remember that. Okay, that's the truth because my head's crawling.
Next, we have Jennifer saying, "Oh, poor Jennifer, poor Jennifer, and your mom. Your mom's just not that kind
She's
of person.
she's not, she's just
Throw me off. She's a mother and should want me to have a good life and be happy, but she's probably not happy with herself. And if you're not happy with yourself, you're not looking for anybody else to be happy.
no, you try to pull other people down.
That's what they say. They drag you down to their level. So don't let her drag you down.
And that, in fact, see it as your job to be wonderful and vivacious and happy, so that maybe she's dragged up to your level.
Yeah. Yeah. Try that.
Yeah. And in the meantime, absolutely zero what she says is important.
Do you have time for Rose's quick question about a message from her husband?
I can try. Oh, at our age, between Maddie and I, we've got well over 100 years. We know a little bit about this,
Me out on how to deal with men.
but honestly, just give him love, and when if he's an a-hole, which they always do that occasionally, just feed him back positive reinforcement. Honestly,
Yeah.
what did Rosa
She
say?
wanted to know if she had any messages from her husband that passed away.
Did he have an initial or anything?
No.
Let's see, Rosa. So quickly, he says, you were a really good wife. I see it. I can see it even more so from this side. He was a bit of a curmudgeon, and he apologizes. But but that was part of it, was a facade. He didn't really feel that way. He just needed to keep up the facade. I don't know why ego, but but when he shows me his eyes, they have this look of love in his eyes looking at you. And he always thought you were far more special than you allowed yourself to think you were. He used to get frustrated with you because you downplayed how downplayed how good you are, how nice you were. And he's just sending you a great deal of love. And he says, you know what? You need company. I'm out. You just call my name. I'm there. And he likes coffee, by the way. I don't know if he drank coffee before, but he likes his coffee black and strong. Okay.
Um,
Is
uh,
he a good man? I think he is a good man. A
that's what I'm getting just from your comments and your what you're getting about how he will be with her. And yeah, to me, I
he's just
got instantly that yes, he's a good man. He just might have a little bit of a hard shell to get through.
that's all I'm getting is he's got a hard shell, he's got training, he's got belief systems behind him, which are erroneous. And just shine your light. Be the
Well,
golden lady you are.
you'll have to come back and be a regular on our show every Sunday, Aisha, so we can
I
progress.
know.
We can find out and progress with this relationship with you.
Yeah. And if you can send photographs of your wedding, I would love that.
Elijah's on Messenger, so you can always reach her that way.
Oh yeah, no, but usually the the the
Oh, I see.
marriage costumes are just gorgeous.
Oh, yes, yes.
And I just love to see pictures.
Jennifer says, I agree with you, ladies. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me and helps me get past the sadness of it. Love and light, beautiful ladies. And to
Okay.
you also.
Yeah, and no more after this, but let's do a quickie. Let's do a fast one for Maddie.
Yes, Maddie could use a quickie.
Yeah, isn't isn't that the truth, right?
Sorry.
Let's see.
Sorry, I apologize to
No,
Ted.
no, he told you right away. He says, "Don't stop from enjoying your life," and he meant it. And he says he knows how much you enjoy it, so go enjoy it. I'm going to blush now.
Yes, me too.
Let's see. I see you climbing up a short set of stairs, metaphysical stairs. So it's like so you're going along this set of uh, an alleyway, and you've been going down this alleyway, and it's dark, and it has been dark for a while, and you've got steps walking out of it. This is coming week, and I think you're going to. So remember, I said after this last week that you would take off your lead cape. So now they're putting a little Red Riding Hood cape on. I think that's metaphorical too.
Oh,
But
goody, dress up time.
yeah, but I do see you smiling, and it's like there's three men reaching their hands out to help you up the last step.
Okay, I had a really crazy dream last night, and there were three different men in there. I mean, a real crazy dream.
Okay, well, you you you're probably going to say no to all of them, but in the meantime, they're there for you to have enjoy your life. I'm not saying you will say no to them all. I'm just saying probably you will, because it's a little too soon to get that romantic. But there's pleasure. There's a lot of people there who's willing to help you grow and not grow, come out of your come out and
So that'll mean I have to leave my house for more than groceries.
um not necessarily. The house is yours now.
Hmm.
You don't have to
Well, they're not going to
have,
show up on my doorstep, are
no,
they? Are
I
they?
don't know. You're a good cook. You're a good cook. Why not?
Yes, Elliot's been telling me that all week. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh, you can taste this in it and you can taste that. You got little chunks of this and that. Most people do this and that. Oh, he says, your food is so good.
Yeah, so why would you have to leave your home except to buy groceries? Because how many men get home cooked meals?
Not many. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. They're all doing their own cooking now.
it doesn't mean they're good.
Definitely not.
This last week I'm learning how to cook a whole new style, and I got mung beans, and I'm learning how to cook mung beans.
Hmm.
So far, I don't like them, but that's probably because I don't know how to cook them right.
I don't know that I've ever. I may have tasted them, but it's not anything that's popping in my mind as something that I loved.
Yeah, well, they're kind of neutral. It's the stuff you put into them makes them good.
Hmm.
But they
Just
cook
like
them as
saying it's
long as
made
they,
with love.
yeah. But they're healthy. There's lots of protein in them, etc., etc. Lots of fiber.
Hmm. All the good things in life.
Yeah.
Well, we have come to the end, and we did it in under our hour.
Oh wow, because that's great because I'm done.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm just gonna. Elliot went out for a walk. Who knows how long for today this time? So I'm gonna go and take advantage of it by having a little bit of a lie down before we go for dinner.
Sounds like a plan. Are you going out to
We're just gonna go to Canooligan's here.
I can't say that word. Over the what's 2 years it's been there? I guess yeah, that's too hard.
Yeah, we'll just try that. I was gonna cook dinner because I said I bought a bunch of salad stuff, and if I don't make a salad soon, I'll be have spent a bunch of money on salad stuff that's just going into the garbage. So,
Well, why don't you juice it?
oh, because I don't have a juicer.
That means yeah.
And I haven't had a salad, so I usually make a nice big salad and eat it for 3 or 4 days. So
Yeah.
that's what I shall do.
I can make it for lunch.
Yep.
Yeah, cannoli, blah blah blah. It has good hamburgers.
That's about the only thing I like on them. And that's what Elliot said. Let's go for a burger. He goes, oh, we had hamburgers last night. I said, you know what? I said, you're allowed to have two burgers 2 days in a row.
Yep, yep, I agree.
Like, well, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Thankfully, if Elliot, if you're watching, I'm really appreciating having you here this week. You have helped me out so much with all my yard work and the car, and
And he's good at Googling too.
good at googling, and he makes me laugh. And so we've had a few giggles this week. So I am
Laughter
truly
is the best.
appreciative of that.
Yeah.
I'm thanking my daughter Destiny for all of her wonderful friends that she had that I had no clue of until after she passed away, because then they all friended me. But she has some amazing friends
Well,
that
she was
all
an
have
amazing
taken me.
girl.
Pardon?
She was an amazing woman.
Yeah. And they've all kind of taken me under their wing. So I'm very thankful and grateful for that also.
Well, I think she had a lot to do with that.
I'm sure she did.
Okay. Let's call it before we get any more.
We're called.
All right. Namaste.
Have a great week, everybody. Thumbs up, likes, shares, subscribe, and come back next week. And if you so inclined, I don't know if I'm going to have the new meditation this Wednesday. So Wednesday nights I do meditations every other week.
It
And on
doesn't
the
matter
off
if it's
weeks,
new.
we just do a chit chat about
Yeah.
spirituality and
And
food and beauty. And it's a little bit of everything.
and I will bring out the little girl, Mikoto, and you can see her because my daughter's home that day, so she can go upstairs with Jelly Bean. So yeah, Mikoto he likes to be on camera.
Well, she's got the looks.
Okay, namaste, everybody,
Have
and
a
thank
great day,
you.
everybody. Have a great week, and love you all.